Welcome, members. August 30th here at the Pro Membership Sweepstakes, making dreams come true. I just got back from Alaska a couple of days ago. Got to travel with my daughter, Taylor. As you guys well know, you saw the last year's publication. I got to go on a elk hunt with her because we utilized her points to go to Wyoming, and I just love getting to hang out with my adult kids. It's just world class. Did a concert at Watershed up in Washington along the Columbia River earlier this month, and actually first couple of days of the month was fantastic. So to get to go up there to Alaska and go fishing with her was unbelievable. Not a lot of my kids took to the outdoors and stuff, but Taylor is a good hunter and a good fisherman, and I really enjoyed spending time with her. So that being said, it is hunting season now. It's kicking off. So I would love for all of you guys and gals that are out there, share your photos with us, tag us, especially on my personal Instagram. Make sure you guys are following on my personal Instagram, which is michael.deming, D-E-M-I-N-G, at michael.deming. Also at Sportsman's-PMS Official. That's the Pro Membership Sweepstakes official one. And then obviously my Facebook, staying Michael Deming. It's just a really easy way for you guys to share stuff. I'm able to see it because I am gone a lot. We do get the photos back here to the office, and we try to add them to emails and stuff, but communications going into this time of year is not as great as it normally is when we're here a lot, and I am gone a bunch between now and about January 20th. So if you watch me on Instagram, you're gonna be able to see what's going on. I post what people that have won, as well as other members, how they've had success, and people we booked trips on and stuff. And this is going into the fun time of year. I get super excited about this. Making dreams come true. We either picked you as a winner, booked you on a trip, gave you advice on where to go and what to do. So now it's kind of fun. We get to watch everything to come to fruition. So that's exciting. Today's drawing, Trophies West, Mule Deer Hunt, Prime Rut. We pay over $10,000 for this trip, and it's a great Montana hunt. I will say that their elk hunting out there that Troy has is unbelievable. So if you win this, you're going to want to make sure you try to apply for elk. And we might talk to Troy. If you would rather hunt elk out there, maybe it's something you could apply that as a credit towards an elk hunt. It's not going to cover the cost of it. You're going to have to come out of pocket with more money, but unbelievable elk. If you look at last year's publication, did an article with Jeremy Sage. It was called, I think, Back-to-Back Home Runs, where he went and did a brown bear hunt, and then he turned around and hunted with Troy Sams out there at Trophies West and killed a bomber bull, mid-390s bull. I don't remember the exact number, but he's big, and checked off a bucket list from him. So great place to hunt if you're looking for elk, and you need to build points in Wyoming. That being said, it is points only time frame right now for Wyoming, Montana. Wyoming is different than other states, whereas if you apply for Wyoming and don't draw, you still have to do the points only thing. So it's not like most states where you apply, you don't draw, then you go ahead and get issued a point. You have to go in now. I think that goes through the end of October. No need to wait, just go in and do it. And one great thing for your kids, it's like $10 per species. I always did my kids deer, elk, and antelope to build them points. It doesn't do any good to do sheep and moose, because if you're, as a non-resident, if you're not already in the max point pool, you have basically no chance of ever drawing a tag unless they change the system. So I'm not willing to risk that much money. It's $100 for a sheep and stuff. It's just not worth it. But deer, elk, and antelope for your kids, $30, no problem. And the best part about it, like, I've got two kids that didn't really take to hunting, and I've got all kinds of points for them, and I can use it to share. They do share points. So one of my oldest daughter, she's got like 15, 16 points now for elk, and I can turn around and have 0 points, and we've both got 7.5. So puts us in a position to be able to draw a tag. So inside information there, you want to get that done. All right, let's see who is going to win deer hunt with Trophies West Outfitters out of Montana. Let's give this thing a big spin. Where's my key's stuck in there. I want that thing to come out. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I lost my key. It's all right. I don't need to get it back in there now. So, all right, let's get everybody off the sides. Let's see who's going to Trophies West 2026 deer hunt. All right, good enough. All right, who's gonna be our lucky winner? All right, who Trophies West gonna go to? Camden Sparks, Deer Park, Washington. Camden Sparks, congratulations. You are going to Trophies West to hunt mule deer in 2026. All right, custom cutting board. And I would like to thank our guy that's doing these for us. He is doing a bang up job. He's out of Colorado, and he's throwing in a custom knife with these cutting boards now. Just kind of get everybody hooked on them, and these things are unbelievable. Each one of us is an individual piece of art, and we love having them, and we love that he's throwing these knives in, and I think we're going to go ahead and continue that for the following year. He's throwing them in for this year. So all right, custom cutting board and knife is going to go to Josh Wentling, Willards, Maryland. Josh Wentling, Willard, Maryland. Congratulations. Call us and we'll make sure that that gets shipped out. That comes direct from Colorado. All right, Freak Nasty Outdoors Tripod. Going into hunting season, if you do need a tripod, you want to look these guys up online. They make an unbelievable tripod. Doesn't come with a head, but there's lots of head options. All right, Daniel Drohan, Holmes, Pennsylvania. Daniel Drohan, Holmes, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Make sure you call the office. That comes from here. We will ship that out direct. All right, Outdoor Edge complete knife set is going to go to Robert Hunt, St. Ignatius, Montana. I have no idea where that's at. I've been all over Montana. So Robert Hunt, congratulations. Make sure you call the office and verify address. Browning range bag and accessories. And I will say, going into this time of year, I am gone a ton. So give up to 30 days for prizes to show up. Tim Cohen, Canyon City, Colorado. Congratulations. He is actually one of our outfitters we work with in Colorado. So congratulations, Timmy. All right, Alps Outdoor pack and bino harness. That is going to go to John Quinn, Henderson, Nevada. John Quinn, Henderson, Nevada. Buddy, you were baking down there in Nevada. The other day when I flew up from Alaska, it was in the teens, 100 and teens. So, all right, Kennetrek Bridger Highs. This is going to go to Georgia Dean, Erta, Utah. Georgia Dean, Erta, Utah. Congratulations on the Kennetrek boots. Those boots are nice for this time of year, uninsulated, just super, super good boots. I beat the crud out of mine. So, all right, last but not least, pro membership sweepstakes set of tumblers, the red, white, and blue ones, is going to go to Dana Jenkins, Huntington, Utah. Dana Jenkins, Huntington, Utah. Congratulations, man, on the tumblers. All right, up next month, September, we know elk's going to be bugling. There's going to be a lot of that hitting the dirt, one of my favorite months of the year. Should always hunt elk in the rut in September, and you hunt mule deer in November, unless you're going to Mexico. All right. Up next for the month of September, we've got Spatsizi Outfitters, which I am leaving for here in about 7 days for the hunt we gave away last year. So you can choose a mountain goat, a mountain caribou, or a Canadian moose on that hunt. You can choose any of them. And then when you want to add another one, there's a trophy fee. So you could actually kill a couple of animals on that. Bighorn Outfitters, rut hunting for whitetails. This is 2 hunters, 2 winners. We're going to give away 2 hunts on that. And then we'll close down the month of September with Steve Chavez down there in New Mexico, Rancho de Chavez, bison hunting. I know you guys have seen this stuff because we've been doing this stuff with Steve Chavez for a long time. And without a doubt, it's one of the most memorable hunts down there. He's got 18,000 plus acres, 5-star accommodations, brings in his executive chef, and unbelievable place, man. I just love Steve like family, and his whole group of people down there are just unbelievable. So, and I'm always on that hunt because Steve's one of my really good friends, one of my best friends. So we go down there on a regular basis. So a lot of great stuff coming up. as I say, we always making dreams come true, and we always picking some of the best hunts to make dreams come true. I know these are bucket list items for lots and lots of people and some expensive hunts. So if there's stuff that you'd like to see on the sweepstakes, hey, shoot me an email and make sure you let me know, what that is. It's a process to add somebody as an outfitter to our arsenal because, number one, I don't book for anybody and buy trips that I haven't been on. So usually if they're a really good outfitter, it takes a year or 2 years to get in and get a spot. And then I go do the hunt personally, take a cameraman, and we check it out, and then we're already on the docket for one the following year. So you're looking at 3 to 4 years for us to add somebody in today's world. And we only want to hunt with the best. So, and then we commit to them for a long haul. So that's why we don't swap out a lot of different stuff out of there unless something happens and, maybe, they sold the operation or something's different. These are great hunts, great fishing trips. We love them. And we want to keep going back because we have great relationships with all these people. So don't forget, share your photos to us. Follow me so you're able to see what's going on out there. Best of luck to everybody out there. Hunting season is rocking and rolling, and we will see you back here in another 10 days.